2, 1, go! Go!
Welcome to our mystical journey into the heart of the earth. This is just a meeting point of mystery and hidden gift of nature. This is one of the most breathtaking natural wonders here in Portugal. Let's take a walk right through Grutas Mira da Aira. Grutas in Portuguese language stands for cave. So this is the cave of Mira da Aira, which is located in the heart of Portugal, just over 100 kilometers north of Lisbon. This is a protected area for its karst landscapes, rich biodiversity, and scenic limestone mountains. These caves were discovered in the year 1947 and opened to the public in 1974. Since then, they have become one of the most visited scenic cave systems in Portugal, attracting thousands of visitors each year. And when you see what's inside, you will just understand why. Now, let's go through. Grutas Mira da Aira. This is a hidden deep under the deep earth where light has never touched. There was a quiet place waiting. Grutas Mira da Aira was not found by accident. It was chosen to be seen after sleeping in the darkness for millions of years. One good day, someone stayed on a strange patch of ground. The stone below gave a soft echo, like a sigh. A small crack opened, not bigger, not louder, just enough to let the world know that something was really waiting below. The entry that we are now. One day, slowly people entered through this gate, not knowing what they will find forward. The air was cool and quiet. The cave seemed to breathe like something alive. Step by step, they went deeper, and the outside world slowly faded away. Inside, there was no light, no lamps, no sun, no moon, nothing, where color danced on the stone walls, soft, green, deep blue, glowing gold, and purple like twilights. The rocks seemed to glow from within like dreams shining in the darkness. Right after entering into the cave, it was more than a dreamland to all of us. You see that the water drops are falling from the top of the stones, and there's a small drop of water from the ceiling, one by one, drip, 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 like a quiet clock. Each drop had been falling for millions of years, curving the cave little by little. Every drop of this water told the story of millions of years. The granite stones were not just rocks. They stood like tall figures in a strange gathering, some smooth, some sharp, all glowing with hidden colors. They leapt like quiet watchers, holding old secrets in their silent shapes. The entire environment inside was like a quiet temple. As people walked further in, they stopped speaking. It felt like centering a sacred place, calm, still, full of mystery and symphony of nature. The cave didn't ask for silence, but it gave it gently. Everyone felt it in the inner chest. Every single person inside the cave was bewildered to see this natural formation of nature, the color, the combination, and everything. Colors flickered and moved on the walls and ceiling. Sometimes they were soft and warm, other times cold and bright. The light changed as you walked, like it was alive, like it was watching you and was talking to the inner heart of you. Inside the cave, time feels slower, very, very slower. Inside the cave, time feels absolutely different. Minutes, stress, you forget your phone, you forget the world above. It's like the cave holds you in its arms and chases gently, showing your thoughts and showing you how simply we are to the gift of nature, taking them in the lap of nature. The path through the cave was simply a mirror of life's true path. As you follow the winding paths, you start to feel like it reflects your own life. Narrow turns, sudden openings, dark corners, and glowing spaces, simply like your life. It is full of surprises, shadows, lights, and so many wonders that comes at every turn of your life, either making you surprised, making you joyful, making you depressed, or making you so happy. The stones inside the cave was painted by nature. The granite here is full of color, reds like fire, greens like forest, soft pinks like sunrise, and some looks like they are glowing like humankind. Others are quiet and deep. They show the art of nature, painted not with a brush, but with hundreds and millions years of time. That is the mark of nature's greatest gift. The place that always feels like alive. Nothing here feels empty. Even the air feels thick with memory. The water, the stones, the colors, they all seem to breathe together. The cave is not just a space, it's a living, growing world. A world which is silently growing for millions of years. And this world is a gathering place without any word. Though you may enter alone, you never feel lonely at all. You can feel the presence of others who came before you, maybe people from long ago, maybe something older than people. The cave holds every footsteps in silence. While we were going through this narrow path of the cave, it was just giving the feeling of the ancient people who paved our today with their lives and dedication and discovery. And the cave is so giant. It was giving me such a feeling that all the greatest things in the earth is being formed very silently, very vividly, and without even knowledge of human minds. I was just passing through a world of changing. Every part of the cave is still being formed, slowly, softly, gently, and very, very silently. Water keeps falling, stone keeps growing, lights keep dancing, and it reminds you that nothing is ever finished. There is always a regrowing process, and we are growing every moment. We are all still becoming who we are and what we are going for in future and forward. This was a path that follows your heart. You don't walk in a straight line. The cave turns when you least expect it. Sometimes light, sometimes wide, sometimes tight, sometimes dark, sometimes bright, sometimes hazy. Just like life, it moves with your heart, not with your eyes. The journey through the cave was just amazing, giving the different forms and shapes and daunting of colorful lights and stones inside. Hundreds of people were walking through the cave, and it was giving the feeling just like a human life growing for another life. The water drops and the shadow of the colors of the stones, it was giving a tremendous, awful feeling inside of every tourist inside the cave. Another tremendous feeling was dancing in everybody's heart like a surreal music. The cave speaks without any sound. There was a vibrant color combinations and formation of the inside rocks which was formed for millions of years. There are no signs, no explanations, no voice, yet you understand the gravity of its essence and the depth of its creativity. The cave speaks in quiet ways, in colors, in shapes, in a way the air brushes your skin. You just need to listen, not with the ear, but with the ear of your soul. That is really surreal feeling while you will be passing through the passes of this zigzag narrow cave. Walking through this cave finds no end. The end is not the end here. When you reach the last chamber, it doesn't feel like an end. It feels like a new beginning. You leave the cave, but the cave doesn't leave you. It stays with you. It goes with you. It stays with you in your thoughts, in your mind, in your dreams, in your breath, and in your memory. And this is a great gift of Mother Nature that you really cannot hold. You can't take a piece of the cave with you, but you carry something deeper, something vivid in the peace of your mind, something of wonder, a quiet kind of magic, a reminder that the world still holds mystery, and we are simply a part of that. And now, just walk through the path of the rest till end of the journey in silence and enjoy the natural formation of the cave inside. beyond any question, this cave is unparalleled. This is now open for those who seek the true meaning of beauty, stillness, or simply a different way of seeing the world's creativity. The creativity of Mother Nature. It welcomes everybody, every single young, old, curious, quiet, and clever. All it asks is that you come with your open eyes and a very, very kind heart. Finally, while passing at the end of the cave, you have to thank the earth. To the earth who shaped this place drop by drop, moment by moment, that you have to thank for. To the water, to the stone, to the light, to the silence, and to the times. Thank you for giving us a place to wonder, to feel, to remember what matters. We are grateful to you, Mother Nature. Grutas Mira da Aira is more than a cave. It is a journey inside the earth and inside yourself. Grutas Mira da Aira is not merely a destination, it's a revelation. Step lightly, listen deeply, and let the cave show you what you cannot be spoken. Thanking you very much, with a hope to see somewhere else for something exclusive again. This is Shamim Mohammed saying you bye from Mira da Aira.